What is going on, everybody? It's Alex back with another video, and I'm sure over the past few days, or if you have a PlayStation over the past 2 weekends, you guys have been pouring a lot of time into the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare beta. Now, in this beta, we have the typical game modes that you would come to expect, like Team Deathmatch and Domination and things like that, and even right now, in the second weekend, we have Ground War, which is the biggest Call of Duty mode we've had in the normal standard multiplayer, which is 32v32, very reminiscent of something you would play in Battlefield. But there's one thing that we haven't heard of or seen, and that is Battle Royale. Now, it has been neither confirmed nor denied that there would be a Battle Royale in the new Call of Duty game. However, it makes sense that it would, just from a money standpoint. I mean, after all, these developers and publishers are a business, and looking at Black Ops 4, Battle Royale really did capture a lot of people's attention and keep them playing, even though a lot of people didn't like it. I mean, people always complained that Black Ops 4 was ruined because they put too much time and effort into the Battle Royale and not as much the multiplayer, but you have to think they did that for a reason. It was probably more profitable to put more time and effort and resources into this Battle Royale because that's what a lot of people were playing and enjoying, more so than just the multiplayer. People won't like to admit it, but Black Ops 4 and even Blackout was a very, very successful game. Now, with all of that being said, that is certainly not enough information to confirm that Modern Warfare will have a Battle Royale, but it has been causing a lot of people to speculate over the past year or so that the next Call of Duty, obviously now we know it is Modern Warfare, will include one. Obviously, every time someone interviews someone that works for the game, a developer or anything like that, there's always the question of will there be a Battle Royale, and there's never a distinct no. It's always kind of like beating around the bush or like really awkward encounters. For example, I forget what interview it is. Maybe someone wants to link the video or something down below. One of the guys that's being interviewed is asked, is there a Battle Royale in Modern Warfare? And he basically just gets really awkward. He starts like, looking away from the camera and basically just says like, yeah, we can't talk about that right now. In another instance, someone was asked about Blackout being in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and they definitively said that no, Blackout will not be in Modern Warfare, but as a lot of people notice, Blackout is very exclusive to Call of Duty Black Ops series, meaning that they could still very clearly have a Battle Royale in the game without calling it Blackout. Because once again, when they answered the question, they were very clear to say, no, Blackout is not in the game, but they didn't say anything about Battle Royale in its entirety. So, I mean, really, we have no distinct answer, whether it's going to be in the game or whether it's not. However, there's a few key pieces of information that we now have that lead us to believe even further that there will end up being a Battle Royale in the game. So in the beta, when you're loading up the game and looking at everything, all the credits, it shows all the developers and people that helped with the game, but someone very important is missing from the credits, and that is Raven Software. So we know that Raven Software is working on the game. They're assisting in the production of Call of Duty Modern Warfare, and it's strange to not see that. And on top of everything, it's also strange because it's speculated that they are in charge of the Battle Royale in its entirety. So their team wouldn't be helping out with multiplayer at all, which is exactly what this beta is testing, and they're exclusively working on the Battle Royale side. If that is true, it would make sense as to why they are not listed in the credits or anything for the beta, because they have zero participation in what we're playing in the beta. So although I feel like that's actually a very good point to bring up, it's not everything, and probably the most important thing we have is a simple line of code, just one line of code that seemed to slip through the cracks that has the letters BR over and over again. Now, in this line of code, it talks about a few things. It says VFX BR item drop white. I mean, it's hard to discern exactly what that means, but BR obviously meaning Battle Royale, and then item drop, and then white. It could be the rarity of a weapon that's being dropped, something like that. There's also the same thing. It's VFX BR player drop white. There's BR money drop green, and then the BR player drop green. And then we also see the VFX money drop blue. So, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. To me, this seems like this is for a Battle Royale. Obviously, there's different tiers. Obviously, you have the white, you have the green, you have the blue. My guess is then there's also going to be a purple and an orange. I mean, it's very basic. This screams Battle Royale to me. Obviously, in the beta, they're going to try to leave all of these codes out and everything, but it looks like in the codes, this one slipped through, made it to the beta, and is telling us pretty much straight up that there is going to be a Battle Royale. Now, it confuses me a little bit because if there is a Battle Royale, which it seems very likely at this point, why would they try to hide it? Now, this really begs the question of why they would try to hide it so much. I mean, they really went above and beyond to promote Call of Duty Blackout. That was like the main selling point of Black Ops 4, even though I feel like it was one of the better Call of Duties in recent years. But it seems like they're really trying to avoid the discussion of Battle Royale with this one, and that really confuses me. I know a lot of people aren't going to believe anything like this unless it's an official confirmation from the developers, so if you guys believe this, let me know. Do you guys think Battle Royale is real? You think it is coming to Modern Warfare? Or do you think this is all just coincidence and this has nothing to do with Battle Royale? Make sure to let me know what you think down in the comments. But that does it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for the support. Peace out. Only got one, even I can't see that when it comes to this wall-hunting mercenary game in a world of nobodies, I'm the #1 name. Elvis, Helios, Pandora, and space. My mother wheel takes me all over the place. And wherever I go, I win minds and hearts. Don't need to climb stairs while I'm climbing these charts. Lilith, Roland, the other two dudes didn't come to my birthday party. Rude, but they all found time to go fight the warrior. Like this would be like some